Sure, I think that the best thing to say is that the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has dropped the ball and lost the plot. When you come into government and we tell you that don't be too parochial with your appointment, we are front-loading the potential that almost everything you do will begin to have ethnic coloration. Here we are today. You were here. I had this conversation with you. When you take all this finance infrastructure and put it in one tribe, and maybe then you now decide that based on what you are saying, you need to move CBN, one aspect of it, to Lagos, you need to do this, you need to do that. Little wonder everybody is now thinking that you are running a Yorubanized agenda in the country. But I warned you. So that's them. The second thing is that 8 months is a very long time for you to reflate the economy, especially when you have taken a lot of money through the subsidy program. If it took you only a second, immediately they saw you in and you asked, the subsidy is gone, the subsidy is gone. How much time do you need to tell them that if you don't increase the salary of the civil servant, you are not going to put money back into the system in a sustainable manner? They're there at it for 8 months. Okay, insecurity. I know what the last administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, where they had reached. They had gotten to a point where they bought more equipment, the armed forces were beginning to charge at them, they are taking back territory that were lost. But you know what has happened to them? The entire space now is having to deal with issues that they can never, I repeat, with due respect to them, they do not have the mental capability or the gravitas to solve. People are getting kidnapped in the corridors of Lagos and the Southwest. Maybe the Southwest has even abated a little bit because of the proactive efforts of some of their governors. The entire north central of this country is now like literally a war.
There are those who say in government as of today, they say, look, some of these issues are overbloated. They're exaggerated by some Nigerians.
Sure.
There are those in government who say that things are not as difficult or as bad as it is in terms of security.
I don't play the politics of let's pull the country down. I don't even play the politics of hating the commander-in-chief. I'm telling you that you cannot come to the Nigerian people and say to them that a country that has normalized condolences today, condolences tomorrow, condolences the next day, and conversational annoyance of saying highly placed for more than 10 years cannot come and tell us that we are overreacting. Would you wake the dead that we have killed? Look at what has happened in Oyo. Some guy is there as governor, not focusing on the work he's supposed to focus on. They've gotten a clutter of, activities that has, what they're calling preliminary investigation, stockpiling of miners' weapons. That looks like a military-grade ordnance, just looking at the crater in the middle. And you will ask yourself, what exactly is the responsibility of state governors at the subnational level to make sure that they can profile their own state? So, how are you going to solve that? Just before I got into your studio, I was just being told that some kings have been abducted in some part of the Southwest. It's alleged that some have been killed. Look, my brother, let's go to the economy. You are pretending as if you don't know that over and above the fact that the currency of a country is a medium of exchange, that you do not know that national pride and integrity is also embedded in the value of the currency. Why would you run a situation in the country where the national currency of our country has become the pawn of jokes even by people that are spending CFR? Leave that. Come to national cohesion. Let me tell you, my dear Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know me, I know you. I have nothing against you. You are president now, do the job. You will do well to go and take a look at how the northern supporters of your party, who worked very hard to bring you in, the kinds of opinions they have about you now, because you have suddenly become a presidency that they think does not give them enough access. Other than that, why will your senators come together under another senators forum and begin to bellow like that, since you have a majority? And please, even the management of creative narrative is not being done properly. I find it extremely offensive on behalf of those of them who have been standing with the APC, standing with this party for so long, that suddenly a turncoat Buala is now the one that is getting pictures in the villa, getting pictures in front. Where is Ayo Yalowo, who crosses sword with me all the time? Where is Joy Bokwe, who crosses sword with me all the time? Where is Al-Hawan, That
Hassan.
and Hassan, who causes sorry. These are men who have been just like me in PDP. Ismaila, all of them who have worked very hard for this party. And suddenly it's Boala now that is eating breakfast in the villa. It's Boala that is eating breakfast in Paris. And you expect people to believe that you know what you're doing.
But you were telling Boala that he should keep seats.
No, listen, that was sarcasm. I don't play that kind of silly games. I don't go to Bola Tinubu. I don't need Boala for that. I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you things, and I'm telling the president things that he needs to work on so that he can make his party a bit more stable.